my connection.
Yeah, okay. So we were just disconnected just a while ago. Okay. So anyway, let's go back. Are you ready again to listen? Okay, just for a while. I have to share the presentation. Okay, where is it? Okay, I hope you can see the presentation, Min. Can you
Yes, I
see it?
can.
Yeah,
Yes, I can.
okay. So again, let's try to listen to the conversation of Grandma and Lucas, okay? And we have to circle the correct times that they mentioned now. In number one, okay, we heard about 7 o'clock, right? It's seven. So we have to encircle seven. Okay, let's continue.
Page 122. Communicate. Listening. See. Listen. What did Lucas do after lunch? 1,
Hello?
Hi, Lucas. This is Grandma. Are you okay?
Hi, Grandma. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just very tired.
Tired? It's only 7 o'clock. Why are you so tired?
Because today is Earth Day, Grandma, and we were very busy at school.
Tell me about it.
We picked up a lot of trash behind the school, but it didn't take too much time.
2,
Well, that was a good thing to do.
Yes, and we visited the recycling plant. We saw them recycle plastic cartons.
Well, that sounds interesting. That was at 9:30 in the morning?
No, that was at 9:15.
Okay. So what time was that?
9:15.
Yes. Okay. So actually, Grandma said that is it at 9:30 in the morning, but Lucas corrected that one and he said it's 9:15 in the morning. Okay. So that would be correct. Next, let's try to listen to three.
Was that all?
3,
Oh no. We reused glass jars and milk cartons and made them into a container for pens and pencils. Mine is purple and black. We did that at 10 o'clock.
Sorry, Lucas. Did you say 10:45?
No, Grandma. I said 10 o'clock. I can make one for you, too.
That's lovely, Lucas.
4,
Okay. So what time is it?
10
It's
o'clock.
10. Okay. So grandma mentioned about 10:45, but Lucas again corrected her and it's 10 o'clock. Okay. Next, let's proceed.
4,
After lunch at 1:45, we walked to the park. It took about 15 minutes. Then we cleaned up the park.
Was it very dirty?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So what time was that?
Mm,
They clean up and pick up plastics. What time was that?
1 feet,
1
45.
1:45 p.m. Okay, after lunch. Okay, let's continue.
Well, that was a very nice thing to do for the town.
5,
Each class from our school planted a tree in front of the park. It was fun. That was at 2 o'clock. The principal came too.
That was at 3 o'clock?
No, Grandma. 2 o'clock. It was a lot of hard work.
And was that all?
Okay, so what time was that? What time was that happened? It
Can I
was?
listen again?
Oh, you have to listen it again. Okay. Okay, just for a moment.
6,
Okay.
page 122.
Oh,
Communicate.
repeat. Okay.
Listening. See. Listen. What did Lucas do after lunch? 1,
Hello?
Hi, Lucas. This is Grandma. Are you okay?
Hi, Grandma.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just
Did you say 10:45? Was a very nice thing to do for the town.
5,
Okay, wait.
10 o'clock. I can make one for you, too.
Well, that was a very nice thing to do for the town.
5,
Each class from our school planted a tree in front of the park. It was fun. That was at 2 o'clock. The principal came, too.
That was at 3 o'clock?
No, Grandma. 2 o'clock. It was a lot of hard work.
Okay, so what time was that? It was at
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Yes, Min. Okay. Then the last but not the least, we have.
And was
listen-
that all?
6,
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I forgot. We had a toy and book giveaway, too. We brought our old toys and books in for the little kids. That was at 2:30.
Good for you. Now I know why you're so tired. I think you should go to bed now, Lucas.
You're right, Grandma. See you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so what time was that?
2:30.
It's 2:30. Okay. Now, let's try to understand, okay, the numbers, okay, that we encircled mean. Okay, so these are all telling time, right? So in telling time, it's very important to understand, of course, in writing time, there would be a colon in here like this, right? Okay, like for example, if we are talking about 7 o'clock, so this is how we are going to write 7 o'clock, okay? As well as 1:45, 2, and 10, 9:15, okay? So these are all telling time. Okay, do you have questions with this, Min?
Yes.
Do you have questions?
No.
No more. Okay, so let's proceed if you don't have any more question. Okay, now for the speaking part, in letter E, what did you do last week to help keep the earth clean? Okay, I don't know in Vietnam if you have also the so-called Earth time. Have you do you celebrate also the World's Earth Day? Min, have you experienced that one that during that day or during that time, all the students are required to clean their surroundings. Like for example, the school, okay, the backyard, okay, the playground. So they need all of the students are required to go out to the classroom, okay, or from the classroom and do their simple tasks. Like, for example, picking up pieces of papers, plastics, okay, or cleaning, right? So, in Vietnam, do you also do that one, Min?
I don't know. I think my school is
Oh, so
didn't
you,
do
yeah, so
that.
you weren't able to experience doing that one in school?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Okay. So, but anyway, so if you're talking about Earth Day, actually, is actually this is wherein a time that we can be able to give to the earth, okay, and we have to clean our surroundings, okay. So that would be our Earth Day, and yeah. So find a partner who did the same thing. So use the words in the boxes to help. Okay? So let's try to listen and we will be going to do that one also later.
Page 123. Communicate. Speaking. E. What did you do last week to help keep the earth clean? Find a partner who did the same thing. Use the words in the boxes to help.
I recycled my milk cartons. Did you? Yes, I did. I recycled my milk cartons too.
Okay, so let's try to speak for this one, Min. I will be doing this and you will be doing this. And after that, let's try to exchange, okay? Okay, I
Okay.
recycled my milk cartons. Did you? Min,
Uh,
it's your turn.
yes, I did. I reused my milk carton too.
Okay, okay. Now, as you can see, words in here, we can also replace the word recycled, right? We can also use the word recycled from or from recycled to reused, right? Okay, mean, and you can also say
Okay.
I cleaned. Okay, you can also say I cleaned. Okay, like for example, if someone would ask you, I recycled my milk cartons, did you? Okay, so what are you going to say? If your answer is yes, so you are going to answer that with yes, I did. Okay, so why is it I did? Because the question is, did you? Right? So therefore, you're answering that question. You have to say, yes, I did. Now, what about if you didn't do that one? So what would be your answer mean? It should be no,
I did.
I didn't. Okay. So you can also say, I cleaned something. Okay. I cleaned, let's say, for example, I cleaned my room, okay, during that time. So therefore you weren't able to do that one. You weren't able to do the recycling of that particular thing. Okay, so you can also say I reused my cartons. Okay, did you? So if you also reuse that, you may say yes, I did. Okay, I reuse my milk cartons too. Okay, Min? Okay, do you have any questions with this?
No, I don't.
Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, in here, so we are going to study or learn about verb tenses to show time. Okay, so again, if you're talking about verb tenses, what are the tenses mean? When we are talking about verb tenses, what are those? Mean? What are the verb
Uh,
tenses?
is so the time of an action.
Okay, so we have the so-called. Okay, one, we have pasts. Okay, past tense, right? We have present tense. And then we have also future tense, right? So these are called tenses of the verbs or verb tenses. Okay, now in this particular lesson so we will be going to understand the use of the verb tenses to show time. Okay, so verbs show the time of an action. So what does it mean? When we say verb show the time of an action. Okay, let's say for example, I go to school. So that means the word go there is a verb, but this particular verb tells about the time. So that means it's in the present tense at the moment, right? So I go to school. So it can be now. So you go to school now, right? But if we are going to say, I'm going to school, so that means it's future tense, right? Oh no, sorry. Go usually happens. Going is happening now. Okay? And then I went to school already happened. That means this one is
The
the
past.
past tense already. Okay, this one is the present continuous.
Yes.
Yes, so in
Tense.
the present continuous form of the verb. And this one is in the present
Simple.
perfect tense, right? Okay, so go and then going. Okay, so what's the difference between this one? Because, okay, the word going has the ing form of the verb, right? Okay, so you may say I am. So contracted form for that would be I'm going to school. And then this means that it's happening now. So you are now going to school. Okay? Okay. And then if you say I go to school, so the usual that happens usually every day. Okay? So that's the difference between them. Okay, do you have any questions, Min, with this one? So again, verb tenses show action or show time. Okay, so verbs show the time of an action. Okay, it can be in the past, it can be in the present, or it can be in the future tense. Okay, Min? Oh, let's try to write the correct verb form to complete the sentences in here. Min. Okay, number one is given. So we ate cookies in the park this morning. So the present form of eat or the present form of ate would be eat. Now, so why is it our answer is 8? Because, mean, why is it our verb used in this particular sentence is 8?
Because it already happened.
Okay, so it happened already. So that happens or that happened last or this morning. Okay, so that means it's already done. Okay, that's why it's the past tense. So the past tense of eat is ate, right? Okay, next. The the verb, okay, the base form of the verb is thorough. So what do you think would be the correct answer in here? Lisa is blank her trash in the trash can. So what do you think? Lisa is.
Growing.
Yes, okay. So that means it's happening now. So Lisa is throwing her trusts in the trash can. So that means it's happening now. Next, number 3. I usually blank the paper in that bin. So the base form is reuse. So what do you think would be the correct verb? So I usually, that means it's the usual thing. You do that almost every day.
Reuse.
Okay, so we have, so there would be no change. Okay, so it's also the same. It's reuse. So I usually reuse the paper in that bin. Next, number 4. The base form is plant. So the students are blank trees near the playground now. So it's happening now. So
Are
what are we going?
planting.
Yes, so are planting. Now again, If we are using the ing form of the verb, that means you are doing that one at the moment. So that happen. That action is happening right now. Okay, mean. So that is what we called the what? The verb tenses that shows time. Okay, Min? Okay, let me see if you can still remember that one. So we are going to answer this one. Okay, let's try to circle the correct words. So Muhammad cleans, is cleaning, cleaned his room yesterday. So the correct answer is clean. So why is it clean? Because it happened already. Okay, so why is it, what's the signal word that we can say that the correct answer is cleaned? So the signal word is yesterday. Okay, Min? Okay, next, number 2. Can you read the sentence and answer, Min?
My sister,
Sisters.
my sisters recycle their used cartoons every day.
Yes, so the correct answer is recycle. Okay, so why is it recycle? So the signal word, okay, that we can say that um, they're doing that almost every day, okay, or every week, every month, every year, every day. So the words every day, right? So that's why we have to use the base form of the verb. It doesn't change. We do not put an ing form of the verb. Okay? Next, number 3. Can you read and answer me in?
I rescued the cat from a tree yesterday.
Yes, so that would be correct. So I rescued the cat from a tree yesterday. So why is it rescued? Because the signal word was yesterday. Okay, so that means the action happened already. Next, number 4, Min. Can you read and answer?
The wind is blowing the leaves of the trees now.
Okay, so the wind is blowing the leaves off the trees now. So the correct answer is blowing. So why is it is blowing? What's the signal word that we can say that our answer is blowing?
Because is have the word is now.
It's now. Okay, so our signal word is now. Next, number 5. Read and answer me in.
Uh, I I I work to school and I'm late.
Okay, so what is that? Is it walk or walked? So what do you think? Is it
Work.
walk or walked?
Work.
With a,
Okay.
is it in the past tense?
No, in the present simple.
Okay, why is it? It's in the present simple.
Because it have
Because of,
work
ah, because of
the work arm.
I'm. Okay, so I am. Okay, or I'm. Okay, so I walk to school and I'm late. Okay, that would be correct. Next, number 6. Read and answer, Min.
The boys played the football yesterday.
Okay, so what's the signal word that our answer is? Played.
Yesterday.
It's yesterday. Okay. Okay, so do you have any questions so far with this, Min? Do you have any
Oh, I don't have.
questions? No. Okay. Let's try to do this in writing. So Wendy imagined she was a recycled newspaper. Okay. So we have here, I was an old newspaper. A thoughtful girl put me in the recycle bin. I went to the recycling plant. Now I am a new paper bag. Let's try to answer the question in here. Imagine you are something that was a recycled thing. So answer the questions. What were you? So imagine you are something that was a recycled thing. So answer the question, Min. What were you? Okay. We have here an example, right? Okay. So Wendy is a person, but she just imagining, okay, that she was a recycled newspaper. Okay, according to her, I was an old newspaper. And a thoughtful girl put me in the recycle bin. I went to the recycling plant. Now I am a new paper bag. So the question is, if you are going to imagine something, okay, that was a recycled thing, the first question would be, what were you?
I were.
Okay, I was.
I was.
Okay. So you will become what? Just like Anne, I was an old newspaper, right? So maybe you becomes what?
A
I
cactus.
was a
Cactus.
carton. That is what you're telling me. I was a carton of, maybe you can say carton of what particular carton you are. So I
Orange
was
juice.
okay, a juice carton. So we are going to put that one. I was a juice carton. Okay. And then what happened? How did you get to the recycling bin? Okay. Just like in here, look at this one. A thoughtful girl put me in the recycle bin. And I went to the recycling plant. Okay. So since you said that you were a juice carton, okay? So how did you get to the recycling bin? So
Uh,
maybe you can say that someone, continue.
Someone
Can you continue?
put
Someone,
put me in the recycle
okay,
bin.
put me, okay, inside the recycle. Okay, shall we say, put me in the bin, okay? In the bin. Okay. And then after that one, how did you go?
I went to uh, the recycle bin.
Okay, through. So I went to the recycling plant. Okay, so it can also be like this, okay? Next, what are you now?
Now I am a
Now I'm you could also use the contracted form. I'm a new what? Since you are a juice carton, so maybe You will become a new,
paper, pa-
okay, yeah, notebook cover. Okay, so shall we say, right? To make it very more beautiful to hear that. Okay, so now I'm a new notebook cover, right? Just like the diary of a carton juice, right? So the carton juice became a cover of a notebook, okay? Because it was already recycled. Okay, Min? Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you questions in here. Please answer me with this particular answer of yours. Okay. Imagine you are something that was a recycled thing. What were you, Min?
I was a juice carton.
Very good. How did you get to the recycling bin?
Someone put me inside the bin.
Very good. Where did you go?
I went to the recycling place.
What are you now?
Now I'm a new notebook
Good
cover.
job, Min. Okay, very good. Okay, next, let's go back to our book. Okay, so we were able to answer that one now. Okay, so for the wrap-up activity, let's try to listen and read along together. Okay, for a while, that would be 39.
Page 124. Wrap up. A. Listen and read along. Gus's family is getting ready for their vacation.
Clean this room or you can't come.
Gus throws his trash into the trash can.
Help me, Dot.
Okay, you can reuse this.
They recycle paper, plastic bottles, and cartons.
You can recycle that.
Oh, okay.
They give clothes away so someone can reuse them.
You can give those to our cousin.
They're on vacation. Gus and his family camp in the woods.
Look at the sunlight.
It's wonderful here.
They fish and ride horses. They have a great time.
Let's keep the earth clean.
Okay, so that would be it, Min. Okay, so of course, the lesson that we had able to discuss is all about what? Is all about recycling, right? Okay, so I hope you can still remember the story about the diary or the diary of the juice cartons, right? Okay, and then now what's the importance of doing the recycling? Okay, like for example, the three R's: reuse, recycle, and what's the other R? Reuse, recycle, and actually there would be three R's. Okay, I forgot the other one, but I can still remember the first and the second. That would be reuse and recycle. So why is it's important for us to reuse or to recycle? Mean just like in this wrap up activity that we had. So during vacation, Gus family is getting ready, okay, for their vacation. So what they did was to clean their room, okay, or else, according to their mother, they can't come
Come.
to their vacation, okay. So what they did,
They tidied the room.
yes, okay. So of course they reuse, right? They think of reusing something, like for example, The clothes that they're not wearing it anymore, right? So what they did was to give to or give it away so someone can use that one. So we call that one as to reuse. And then what they did with the recycled paper, plastic bottles, and cartons, they
They
recycle
recycle.
that one again. Okay. So in what way that they can be able to recycle the paper, the plastic bottles, and cartons mean? Of course, they can also put that one in a recycling
Then,
trash bin, right?
okay.
Okay. Actually, there are also community, okay, part of the community wherein I don't know in Vietnam if you also seen this one or you've seen someone that put, let's say for example, put your plastics in here, so papers in here. Okay, so that is what we call degradable and biodegradable um, process, okay, of segregating your waste. So we call that one as waste segregation. So I don't know in Vietnam if you also do that one, that wherein if that would be plastic, so you are going to put your plastic trusses intended for plastics. Okay, and
Okay.
then you can use your paper trusses for the trash can intended for that particular purpose, or cartons or papers. Okay, and then you can also put your garbage or your trash. Okay, if that is let's say for example rotten food, so you can also put that one on that specified trash bin for rotten foods. Okay, Min? Okay. So, do you have any more questions with this? Do you
No,
have
I don't.
questions, Min? You don't have. Okay, so let's try to go back in here. Okay, let's try to answer. Look at the chart, circle the correct words. Okay, so June's class pick up trash at school, that would be at 9:15. Okay, visited recycling plant, that would be by 11. What about walk to the park? That would be 2. Planted flowers, 2:15. Okay, Alice class, pick up trash at school is also different time. Okay, so let's try to answer the questions in here, Min. All the classes did the same things at different times. So the correct answer is times. Next, number 12. Can you read and answer, Min? June's class. Okay, Min, can you read and answer?
Uh,
Okay, June's class. So we're talking about June's class.
June class walked to the park at
What time? He walked to the
2
park.
o'clock. 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. Very good. Okay, next. Number 3. Can you read and answer?
June's class visited a recycling plant at 11
O'clock.
o'clock.
Okay, yes. So that would be correct. So the class of June visited a recycling plant at 11 o'clock. Next, number 4.
Ali class plant flower at 11:30.
Yes. So the class of Ali planted flowers at 11:30. Number 5.
Ali
Alice
class
class.
picked up trash at school at 2:30.
Okay, so at 2:30. So that would be correct. Next, number 6. Nadia's class
Class plant
planted.
flowers
Okay, again,
at
Nadia's class
Nadi's class planted flowers at
flowers at,
1 o'clock.
okay, at 1 o'clock. Okay, now time, remember time can also be written like this, okay, like this, and can also be written in words. Okay, so remember that one, huh? So time can also be written in numbers like this, and time can also be written in words like this one. Okay, okay, next, look at the chart in letter A and answer the question. Okay, I have to make this one, okay, a little small so that we can see. Is it okay if I'm going to make this one smaller, so that we can see it? Okay. Number 1, what time did Nadia's class visit a recycling plant? Of course, in answering that one, we have to say they visited, and then what is the activity that they do. So they, why is it they? Because we're talking about the whole class of Nadia, right? So therefore, we have to use the pronoun they, okay? Because we're talking of more than one person, right, Min? And then after that one, so of course, the past tense of visit, right? The past tense of visit would be visited. So after the verb, so what's the activity that they do? Okay, or that they did. So, and it's recycling plant, right? So the recycling plant. And then what time? So at, so we have to use the at. Okay, at 9:30. So that's Nadia's class. Okay, visited the recycling plant at 9:30. Okay, next, number 2. The question, what time did June's class pick up trash at school? So how do you answer that, Min?
June's class picked up trash at school at 9:15.
Okay, so picked, okay, pick up trash at school at what time? So June's class pick up trash at school at what time in?
At
At 9.
9:15.
Okay, 30. Okay, so we can use the word. Okay, next. Number 3, what time did Ali? Okay, can we also say this one, Min? Instead of June's class pick up trash at school at 9:30, can we also say they picked up trash at school at 9:30? Can we also say this one, Min? Is this sentence also correct? What do you think? June's class picked up trash at school at 9:30. Okay, the other one, they picked up. Okay, I have to put. Okay. Oh, no hyphen. Okay, for a while. Okay. So the other one, they picked up trash at school at 9:30. So Is this also accepted, Min? Yes or no? Is this the same when we say June's class pick up trash at school at 9:30? Yes or no,
No.
Min?
No.
Huh? Is it a no? Actually, it can be, huh? Okay, it can be. We can also use this mean. Okay, look at the question number 1 and how they answer. Okay, so question number, what time did Nadia's class visit a recycling plant? So the answer is they visited a recycling plant at 9:30. Okay, so the same with this question. What time did June's class pick up trash at 9:30? So you may say they picked up trash at school at 9:30. Okay? Okay, Min? Or you can also say they pick up trash at 9:30. So it can also be like that. Right? They picked up trash at 9:30. So it can also be this one. Okay? Or you can also use June's class picked up trash at 9:30. Okay, Min? So this one, so these are different sentences, but it can be accepted. Okay, Min?
Okay.
Okay. So this one is also correct. This one is correct. It can also be like this, or it can also be like this. Okay, next, number 3. What time did Alice's class walk to the park? So how do you
They
answer that
work
one?
to the park at 11:15.
Okay, so they walked, okay, to the park at 11. What time?
15.
They walk, okay, 11:15. Okay, so that would be correct. Or you can also say Alice's class walked to the park at 11:15. That can also be. Okay, next, number 4. Min? Oh, sorry. Did Nadia's class
Nadia's
walk?
class.
Okay, go. Nadia's class. Okay, Nadia's class walked to the. Oh, no. So that's not how we answer this, right? Did Nadia's class walk to the park at 2:45? Oh, let's try to see, huh? See the So did Nadia's class walk to the park at 2:45?
No, they are.
Okay, so we have to
No,
say
they didn't. They didn't.
no,
They didn't.
they didn't. Okay. Okay, very good. So no, they didn't. Next, number 5. Did June's class plant flowers at 11:30? Okay, let's try uh, to look at the class of June. So June's class plant
No,
flowers
they
at
didn't.
11:30. So June's class planted flowers, okay,
2:40.
at 2:15, not
Yeah.
11:30. So
13.
again, our answer in here would be no,
No, they didn't.
they didn't. Okay, that's correct. Next, did Alice's class visit a recycling plant at 8 o'clock? So let's try to look at Alice class. So Alice class What's the question? Visit a recycling plant at 8 o'clock. So visit a recycling plant at 8 o'clock.
No, they didn't.
Yes. Okay. So same answer. No, they didn't. Okay, me? So I guess this one is already understood. Okay, the use of vocabulary of time, telling time, and how to answer questions. Okay, using using the tenses of the verb. Okay. Okay, again, in asking question, we do not use past tense. Okay, like for example, what time did June's class pick up trash at school? So the word pick up is not in the past form. Okay, but in answering this question, so you are going to use now the past tense already of the word picked. Same with walk. So it's walked. Okay, Min? Okay.
Okay.
So do you have questions so far? You don't have question. Okay, let's try to review. Write T for true or F for false. So correct the false statement. Okay, number one is given. It's 3:30. So it's false. Why is it false? Because it's
45.
3:45. Okay, number two. This is a landfill. True or
False.
false? It's false again. So why is it false? Because it's a, what do you think this one is? Is this a, what do you think is this place mean? I can't also, mm-hmm. Is this a landfill?
No.
No, it's not. So it's a, what do you think is this? Is it a factory? No, I guess. What do you think mean? I
A
can also,
house.
huh?
A house is a house.
It's a house in the it's in a hill, right? So it's a house. Okay, so we can say it's a house on the hill, right? Because it's maybe it's on top of the, or not on top of the hills, but between. So it's a house between a hill, right? It's a house, okay, between a hill. Okay, it's a house between a, okay, between on, oh, it's a house on a hill. Okay, so we are going to say that. So it's a house on a hill. Next, what about this one mean? I'm in a stationery store. True or false? What do you think? Is she in a stationery store?
True.
Okay, so yes, it's true. She's inside the stationery store. Okay, next. Number 4. This is a week. Sorry. So our answer is true. Next, number 4. This is a week. True or false?
True.
True. Correct. Okay, that would be correct. Next, number 5. These are resources.
False.
Okay, so these are, so why is it false? Because it's a,
Trash.
okay, it's a landfill. Okay, so this one is a real landfill. So it's a landfill. Okay, meaning there would be you dump your all the trusses within the city dumped in there. Okay, so that's a landfill. Okay, Min. So do you have any questions so far?
No, I don't.
No more. Okay. So on the next meeting, that's going to be next week. So that's going to be on February 10. So we will be going to tackle new lesson. So it's all about why should we take care of the earth. So that would be our lesson on February 10. Okay? So if you don't have any more question, Min, so let's end up our lesson. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you again next Friday. Do you have questions so far, Min?
No, I don't.
No, you don't have any more question. Okay, see you again on the next meeting. Bye-bye, Min. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Okay, bye-bye.